No, scratch.
Because I thought you were telling me.
It's not gonna make noise.
Can you edit this?
This is not getting cut out.
Please.
Esta full noche de perreo, la que me besa eres tú. Le gusta bailar cuando está en mi carro, le sube volumen la Sheridan. Hace mucho calor y le encanta el verano, se pone a perrear y se prende más. Aunque no quieras besos, mami, ponte de reversa. Yo quiero bellaqueo, si no es party me estresa. Sigue la party, sofá del amor, fumando la mano.
Alright, vamos. Welcome to Hear Me and Beer Me, the very first episode of Hear Me and Beer Me. If you're tuning in, if you're watching, first off, I want to say thank you. I appreciate it so much. Please please subscribe. Please follow Hear Me and Beer Me on Instagram if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much. And if you subscribed already, again, thank you so much. I'm Papi Perreo. Today, I am welcomed by a very, very special guest. The first ever guest of Hear Me and Beer Me. You gotta hear her. You gotta beer her. Her name is Jasmine, a.k.a. Champagne Roses. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Even though you were kind of forced a little bit.
Even though I basically live here.
Yeah, you had no choice.
Yeah.
Really, but anyways, I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad I'm here too.
Yeah, and honestly, part of like what you're doing is sort of what inspired me to do this, because I thought, hey, what a great idea. I just had people on. I asked them about, whatever it is they're doing, their business or whatever. And I think it's just going to work out to be.
Business. It worked out?
Yeah, it worked out. I forgot to do one thing.
Can I scratch my nose?
Yeah. I forgot to do one thing.
Wait, I thought you were going to pause it right here.
No.
Oh my God.
No, scratch
Because
your
I
nose.
thought you were telling me.
It's not going to make noise.
Can you edit this?
This is not getting cut out.
Please.
I hope that the camera caught that. So let's just dive right in. Champagne Roses.
That's me.
This is kind of hard because I know some of these things, but I want everyone else to know some of these things as well. So I'm going to ask them, And actually, though, I was thinking in my favorite thinking spot, which is the shower, as you know. Mm-hmm. I was kind of thinking
put on your thinking cap.
Yeah, I had my thinking cap on. I was in there for a good while, how I always am. And I was kind of thinking, why flowers? I feel like, I don't know if you've told me before, or I don't know if you've, talked about it. But really, though, why flowers?
I don't know. I think, not only did I like receiving them, because, now I feel like it's so pointless to receive flowers. If you give me flowers, it's kind of I have some downstairs that I got to make. So, I've always loved flowers, but I don't know. It was just during quarantine, when you have a lot of time in your hands. I think I saw this post and I was like, oh my God, how cool would it be if I just started my own flower shop? And I feel like it's just kind of like a girl's dream to have a flower shop or a coffee shop. So that's how I started. I was like, you know what? Let's do flowers. And yeah.
And you never looked back.
And I never looked back. Mm-mm.
I remember you telling me actually that you saw some lady, an older lady, right?
An older lady from Mexico. I think she made a post, and I follow a lot of people from Mexico.
On Facebook?
On Facebook, and she's vendiendo flores, dile, mándale flores a tus familiares, or something like that. And it looked cool, because it was I've never seen flowers be wrapped in paper. So I was like, that looks so cool. So I was like, and I don't think I've ever seen anyone do it here. So I was like, oh, how cool would it be? But I didn't have the knowledge. I don't know if there was people around here that did it, but it's not I could go ask them hey, where did you get this, or how did you start? I didn't have any of that. So it took a while for me to even get started. So, but yeah, that's how.
Looking back though, what do you think was the one thing that you had to learn or you had to figure out that you didn't think? Because me starting this, I can think of quite a few things. I didn't know how to set up a camera stand. I literally took it out the box today, and I was kind of wait, this goes into where? So it's kind of little things like that you don't think about.
Yeah, but you could read the instructions, but
yeah, I thought it was easy enough not to. Obviously not. But what was one thing that you can kind of remember that was sort of
hard.
Yeah, I didn't realize that I had to
The
do
paper
this.
wrapping, I think it was just, honestly, it was getting the right paper, because I ordered, I remember my first order for paper. I spent like so much money on it because I'm like, this is it, this is gonna be the right paper. And then it arrived and I was like, oh, it looks so pretty. And then when I started working on it with flour, I'm like, this is not it, like this is not the right paper for it. So I kind of like, gave up a little bit. I did use it for the flowers, and that's when I'm like, this is not it, like this is.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, like my first flower bouquet was like with that paper, and it looked so bad, and I just thought it was me. I'm like, maybe I just don't know how to do it, but it was the paper.
Yeah.
I think that's the paper on the bouquet is what makes the bouquet look nice.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you find more appreciation for, say, people starting up whatever it is they're doing, like flowers, let's say, and they ask you for something, like, do you kind of remember like, oh, that was me at a point?
Yeah, I think I've had people ask me, where do I get my flour? And, that was something I didn't even know. Like, just recently I found a really good warehouse where they have like nice wholesale flour. But before that I was like, where do I even start? Like, where do I even get the flour? But yeah, I do have people ask me about like, where do I get my flour, like the paper I use, or what kind, and or stuff like that, or how do I keep my flowers alive. But yeah, it's like little things that, like, for me, I didn't even have like the resources to like find that. I mean, other than like Google or the internet, but I couldn't be like, oh, let me ask this person real quick. And so it was a little hard. It was
at first. But see, that's something you think, and like, well, me, I was kind of there, right? But I feel like people from the outside, you know how they say, like, you always see someone's success, but you never see their struggles. Like, it's like little things like that. Like, they just see oh, she made flowers and this is it.
Yeah.
But they don't see like the small, like,
the
intricacy.
Tears, the stress. They don't see that.
Yeah. No, but I mean, and this is one thing too. Like, I feel like I shotgun one day. I don't know if you remember. I mean, one of the 31 days, right?
I remember all 31.
Yeah, you remember all 31.
Yeah.
And then we were upstairs, and then you know how I always get buzzed for like 15 minutes right after. So it was one of those times I was feeling buzzed. And I told you, I was like, I'm not going to ask like these type of questions. Like, I'm going to ask like these type of questions. And I threw out a question, and it was kind of a great question. So I'm going to like re-ask it to you now, because you answered it just like when we would like play out that we were like in a podcast or whatever. But that question did stick with me. And it's more so about like, small businesses back then. People would kind of see those like small kind of businesses and be like, oh, like, I'm not going there.
Trust them.
Yeah, they're not, it's not real, or, whatever, for whatever reason. But how have you seen that culture shift and change, and how appreciative do you feel about it, and, having a small business yourself?
Well, I feel like, I mean, I didn't really know much about small business other than like, like the locals around here. And I feel like everything started after COVID. Like, you saw a lot of people making these cool, like the cups that started becoming like a big thing, or like little things like that. And so that's when you started trusting like these small businesses, because before that it's like, oh, like, do I want to trust this small business? Like, it's not like Walmart or like Jewel or like, stores like that where you're like, okay, I know what I'm getting. But it's like small businesses, you just have to trust them. And I feel like now it has shifted to where like we want to support small businesses. Like, this is what, like, we're helping, people grow in the community. So I feel like it has really changed a lot, pop-ups and everything. I feel like there's a lot of pop-ups that happen, and this is about to fall fit.
Oh no. Oh no. Cut
the camera.
Cut the camera. You know what? I noticed that like you weren't really saying much or anything, and I was like, But I was just so caught up in the conversation. What the hell?
I told you from the beginning, I'm like, dude, it's not like holding. Are you gonna edit this out?
Yeah, I probably will. I'll probably show it as like a blooper or something. These suck though, dude. I'm gonna get just like little stands, to be honest. Cause I thought these looked cool, like the boom arms or I don't even know what they're called.
No, I feel like they're not sturdy enough.
Yeah, no, I feel like they're kind of a pain though, to be honest. I mean, I think that one's fine, the one where I'm at, but even
It's
then,
like yours
though,
is like también like holding on. I feel like it's too like.
yours has to like you can twist it when you like.
I feel like now you can't even see me.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's fine. Just like I don't know where we were.
I don't know. I don't know how to even pick it up. Like, I feel like we cut the cameras.
Should I re-ask you that question? I forgot what it was.
Yeah, I didn't like how I was like going off it.
No, you said something about COVID though. That was like, that was true. I feel like, I'm not even talking to the camera. You said to the mic. You said something about COVID that I feel was true though. I feel like COVID, a lot of things did start after COVID. I feel like people started getting creative because of COVID. Whether it was
we had a lot of time in our hands.
Yeah, whether it was we were locked in or like you were working like from your house. Like it almost like brought that creativity out of people that I think was needed
that
because
a lot of
it
people
was
didn't
nice.
even know they had.
Yeah, because now that you mention it too, prior to that, I don't really remember seeing too many people like
start small businesses.
Yeah, or doing something
or even
like that.
Like on Instagram, like it would be rare when you would have like a small business follow you. You would just be like, oh, okay, cool. But now it's like you want to follow the small businesses. Like you are the one that want to support them.
Yeah, no, and even then, I think like it's cool that they do that, and I feel like back then you'd be surprised. You'd go, hey, did you see that so and so starting this or that? And people would kind of not be shocked, but it'd come as a surprise to people.
Yeah.
And now if someone starts something, it's almost like, wow, that's
like
great.
About time,
yeah, or
like,
yeah,
oh, that's different.
Yeah, honestly, I felt that with this. No one was really. I mean, I don't know if people were surprised or not, but it's almost like like everyone's doing something or you know what they want to do. So it's like it's cool, and that's mainly the reason that I'll be honest. I started this. I want people to kind of gain something out of this, and like, you know, if you're thinking about doing it, fuck it, just do it
now.
Yeah, listen to her because she's like blooming.
Yeah. And coming from me, I don't know, I could be shy here and there. I still am. I feel like I still am, but I think this, you know, Champagne Roses really made me come out of my shell a little bit, if that's how I want to call it. But it's, if you're thinking of doing something, even if it's something small, whether it's like baking or like, I don't know, anything, just do it. Just do it, because it's not only like a hobby or you're doing it just for fun, but I feel like it's kind of like helps you like mentally in a way too. Yeah,
it like brings your creative side out, and I mean it's good that happens. While we're on that note though, about you being shy or whatnot, it's funny because on Sunday at the Luca, I was telling shout out our friends Will and Betty. I was telling Will and Betty and Bree. I was telling them, I was like, dude, how does Jazz do it? Like, I wouldn't say you're acting, but it's like out of character where like you put on.
I feel like you have to.
Yeah.
I feel like, and it's not like you're faking it.
No.
But it's like, I feel like when you're in that moment, it's like all like the shyness or like the nervousness, like it goes away. Like as soon as you start meeting people, especially people that are there for you and are there to support you, I feel like all that like just goes away. And it does feel like it's kind of be like action, but no, like it's you just become a different person. But it's not because you're acting, it's just, I don't know, the people there make you come out of your shell. Yeah, you put on the Champagne Roses mask and whatnot. This is actually something I forgot to ask right away. Why Champagne Roses? Like, where did because I mean, I'll be honest. You were there. Yeah, kind of, but like, I mean, it almost like happened and it was an afterthought. And then like now looking back, I'm like, that's actually cool. Like, it's like a cool, like,
it just fits. I don't know. I would say it just
Yeah,
fits.
because we tried my name and you're like, no, we're not having jasmine roses on
Jasmine's
it.
flowers.
Can you imagine my name everywhere? And like now that I think about it, like I feel like I would not like to see my name like on my signs
Yeah,
or
especially like with your shyness. That
yeah,
you're
like
about.
or like you know how I came out with like little tote bags. Like imagine having people are not gonna buy a bag that says Jasmine. Like
Well,
I mean for support, but I feel like
yeah.
that would just like having my name on it would be weird.
Yeah, I mean you have a nice name though. I feel like
And it goes with flowers if you
yeah,
think about
right.
it.
I feel like if you
Yeah.
have the right name as a person, it could like work for you. But like no one's watching Fernando's podcast. Like no one. I'm turning that shit off right away. Like no
so
one's
like
watching
if your
it.
name is Firulais, like you wouldn't.
Yeah,
like,
I mean Firulais is kind of popping though. You know, I mean
you
that's
gotta
a
change the name.
yeah, right. I feel like there's a lot of Firulais dogs out there. So like it's always a
It's
white
the
dog.
white fluffy dog.
Yeah.
They're cute though. I like them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Or white, already kind of yellowish, like then they're always old. Like you never meet a baby Firulais. Like you always meet an old Firulais.
Like a 6-year-old one.
Yeah, like oh he's
They're so
dying
cute.
already. Like
Hey.
but
No.
they're always like they're never in
Don't
good
you have
health.
a friend that has one?
Who? Christian with Mila. Shout out Christian and Mila,
Yeah.
dude. But
She's a cute dog.
she's in good health actually
Yeah.
though. But I mean, yeah, Mila's different.
Yeah.
Mila's cute.
She's cute. But
She is.
I don't know. Remember we were in my I feel like in order for me to like start Champagne Roses, I needed the name. And I can't have a logo without a name. So I feel like, you know how we were like brainstorming.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when I was like in my candle area. So like I had a lot of candles in my shelves. So at first I was just saying random things. And you're like, no, we're not doing that. We're not. Which shout out to you. Because I mean, I feel like my name would have probably been like, I don't know. Never mind. I don't want to say it, but like.
Firulais flowers. And that goes.
Oh,
That plays.
FF. You could have had like
FF,
FF.
Firulais
Firulais flowers. Maybe next time. But no, I mean I had a lot of the champagne toast candles from Bath and Body Works. That candle is still my favorite candle, and I still have a lot of them just because.
Frozen Lake.
Frozen Lake,
Frozen
morning something. There's another. Oh, but then there's the mahogany or. how do you say
Yeah,
that?
and then you can't go wrong with flannel.
Flannel.
Yeah.
Which one's the Frozen Lake? Oh, you said Frozen Lake. Oh,
yeah, that
yes,
one's fire.
That one's fire.
Yeah, it's almost coming up. Fucking 4
Yes.
months. In 4 months, I'll be popping that candle. Do you remember that? No, popping what? Popping that ass for the candle. Do you remember that I thought because we went or something and they didn't have it anymore?
Yeah, and you ordered it off Amazon for like double the price.
Yeah, I paid like $40
It
for
probably
the Frozen Lake.
it didn't even smell like Frozen Lake.
It did.
I
It was a
mean,
little stronger. Yeah, it might have been.
No, it was like less stronger.
Was it? I don't know.
I feel like it was.
It might have been.
I had a cute picture though. It had 2 little penguins.
What do they say?
Honestly.
The word for like fake dupe.
It was a
Dupe
bet,
Frozen
yeah.
Lake. I got a dupe Frozen Lake.
Well, now we
candle.
have a couple, so we gotta restock. With
Yeah, because they
it's
were
not-
seasonal, but they weren't like exclusive.
Yeah.
Like
Now
for-
they are. Now you can find them. I think you could. No, honestly, I feel like you could find them.
They have them like all the time.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, well.
But yeah, anyways, I had a lot of toasted or champagne toast candles everywhere. And then you're like, champagne. And then I'm like, I really wanted to add like the word flores, rosas, roses, something. I don't know, something. And then finally I was like, okay, champagne flores. I'm like, I don't know. Champagne rosas, maybe. But then champagne roses just.
Yeah, roses or rosas would have played honestly.
Yeah.
But rosas is like almost like flores. It's a
Yeah.
last name. So
Oh,
yeah, that kind of could have been
Yeah.
like thrown off. Like, oh, it's the Rosas girl,
Yeah.
like, or her last name is Flores. Like, it could have been, one of those
Yeah.
things or whatever. But
champagne toast?
yeah,
Or champagne roses, yeah.
Champagne roses.
Not champagne rose. Champagne roses.
Yeah. No, I was trying to think of a bunch of questions to ask you. Like, I was trying to line them up in my thinking spot in the shower. Shout out the shower.
You didn't have your thinking cap?
No, and I don't know. I started to think of these things, and then I just kind of stopped, and I was like, no, I kind of wanted to come in that moment, like I want whatever. As soon as I said come, I knew that one was coming. But I just wanted it to happen kind of naturally, whatever. But then I was sitting here right now and I'm like, what's my next question? Like, should I ask her something else? But we're vibing though. Like, are you nervous right now? Yeah, are you nervous right now?
A little bit. I'm like playing with my hands a lot.
Really?
I'm like nervous.
I thought I'd be more nervous. I like when we were talking right there for a second, I forgot like the cameras were. I was kind of like, yeah, dude, flannel fucking
you natural.
Or natural body, But natty unit. But I lost my train of thought. Yeah, but when we were talking about like the of course, right, the candles, like for a second I was kind of like, yeah man, fuck Amazon, dude.
Yeah.
They did me like dirty, and
I
kind of turned. I'm like, oh shit, we're in a podcast. Like, let me remember to ask you more things, and then I couldn't think of more things.
Probably order it right now. It's Amazon Prime.
Yeah, they'd probably still be more expensive.
Yeah.
And I think I got the small one too.
I probably have a coupon for Bath and Body Works.
Yeah. Are we still talking about candles?
I don't know. You brought candles up again.
No, I mean, it's because I kind of like, I'm going in circles now.
Still.
But okay, anyway, so you bring out Champagne Roses, you launch it, you figure out the name.
Oh my God.
You get the logo. Shout out Louis actually made our logo as well.
His and mine.
Yeah. You get the logo, you post it, and then you go MIA, right? That day?
I turned off my phone.
That's what I did too.
What I did is I created the page, whatever, and then I was like, how do I even follow people? Like, but then it came to me. I'm like, let me just go to my personal page, like my Instagram, and I just started following everyone that's in my follow list. So I just started hitting follow, and then as soon as I reached like the last person to follow, I like turned off my phone and like didn't turn it on till like maybe like 2 hours later, because I was freaking out. I was like legit freaking out. And you know what, like I'm glad I did it, because I don't know, I would have probably deleted the whole page if I didn't turn off my phone. I would have been like, you know what, never mind deleting Champagne Roses. Yeah. I think it's just the fact that you like the starting part, because you were nervous too. Like as soon as you posted your video, you were like, let me turn off my phone.
Yeah, but the only difference is I posted it, I think, almost like at midnight. Yeah. And I was like, all right, let's go to bed. Like, this is it. You posted yours like at 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Like 6 p.m.
People were still like, that's when they go on social media.
So phone's off. It's gone. You're like, fuck this. I can't do it. I got
scared.
I can't handle the pressure.
I think I did it right after you got out of work, right? I told you to come over. Yeah. I was like, can you please come over? I'm so scared. And I turned off my phone, and I think I had it off for like 2 hours. And then surprisingly, like when I turned it back on, like I actually had followers. I was like, okay. Yeah. And then people were reposting my first. Well, I actually my first post was like my logo. And then, like, I think a few hours later, that's when I finally posted, like, my first picture of my first bouquet, which I'm proud of it, and I'm not proud of it. I'm proud of it because, it was my first ever bouquet. But, like, now that I look back at it, I'm like, what was this? Like, I don't know. Shout out to all the people that, bought bouquets for me when I first started, because that, yeah.
I was actually going to bring up the picture of that old first bouquet in this segment that I'm gonna try to it's called Old But Gold, where I bring something old, whether it's a tweet, a picture, a moment, a memory, whatever, right? But I actually found something better, so I decided not to do that, and instead I went through your Twitter, and I found a tweet of yours at 8:28 p.m. on July 10th or June 10th, 2015, and it says,
"Oh my God!"
It says "From Earth," which is weird, of course, right?
From Earth.
Like, you know how sometimes they would say like from Android or from.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it says from Earth. Anyways, it said, "If my parents show up with flowers, I will cry for real. That's all I want for my graduation." Do you remember tweeting that at all?
No.
No, you tweeted that literally.
I don't even think I got flowers.
You didn't
get flowers? I didn't, no. Oh.
Dang, you didn't get them?
I didn't get flowers.
Oh, no. Wow. Well, I mean, now you get to give out those flowers to people.
To people for their graduation.
So it's graduation.
It's like a
very full circle moment that you're able to do that. That was a great...
I need to print that.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I like that. I should post it like every time like someone orders like a graduation. I'd just be like, Stamp.
Yeah. Be like, be sure to get them flowers because you'll end up sad like I did.
I was very sad. I think I got something else though. I think I got like a teddy bear.
You probably did, the one
and
that
I don't
people
even know.
can sign.
Yeah, no, not even that. I think it was just a fluffy one that said 2015. Yeah. Damn.
No flowers for champagne roses.
No flowers.
But I mean, part of that too. Like, I feel like you're a very giving person, right? So I see when you give the arrangements out, how you get excited. Like there's not a time that I don't go and you're like, Fed, oh my God, come see, like, come look at the arrangements, right? And like, obviously, like, they look dope, they look cool, but I just think it's hilarious how like excited you are that you made it, and then you get more excited when you come back and you're like, Fed, they sent this, or oh my God, they were so excited. Like, I can see it, and I feel like maybe when you're going through like the whole like making it process and all that, and you're like stressed out because maybe you have a lot of orders or you're running late. Do you think that in the end makes it all like ties it all together?
Yeah. No, I also get very excited every time I show you, even though it may be like the same 25 roses style with the same wrapping paper. I just feel like every bouquet is different though. Like it's the same style, but it's just there's something about every bouquet that's just a little different.
Yeah.
Because they can't be twins; they could be sisters. But no, I just
that was for boobs.
Huh?
That was for boobs. Isn't that?
There could be kids watching this.
Oh.
Yeah, your niece.
We'll cut it.
Yeah.
We'll cut it.
No, but I get really excited, especially because there's like, I don't know, there's a lot of people that show like emotion when I go and give them the bouquet, and it's like a long walk sometimes. Like there's a lot of cars. Obviously, like my driveway can sometimes be full of cars, so some people do walk from park a little further from my house, and like I don't know, I'm already smiling by the time I'm like coming out of the door, like with my bouquet, like. But no, like they, as soon as they got out of the car, or like I hand them to them, they're like, oh my God, thank you. And I don't know, I like being nosy, so I'm like, is this for a birthday? Or people that I know, I'd be like, yeah, I'm a little chismosa. So, or like people that I know are picking up flowers, like let's say it's like friends, I'd be like, so is this for so and so? And they'd be like, yeah. But I have to stop, because what if like you never know. What if it's not?
Or they're trying to be low key.
Yeah.
And they're like, damn, this girl all in my business.
Yeah.
Like,
so I'm
like, the fuck do you want to know for?
Like they don't order from me anymore. I get them cut up.
Yeah.
Oh, what if it's like they have like, oh my God, no, like a wife, a girlfriend, and then a side. Damn. And it's because I've had a lot of people order from me, like the same people. What if like one day they take it to their wife? That's scary.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah. I doubt it. Are you as happy leaving when you're almost gonna like trip, like after you try to put the bouquet in the car?
Yeah, that happened. I got so excited. I got
too excited.
I got so excited. I remember there was this one customer that I don't know, when it comes to big bouquets, I trust the customer taking it to their car, but I rather put it in their car. So like when it comes to big bouquets, if there's no one in the passenger seat, that's where I put it, because it's like it has a better way of placing the bouquet. Like this is the seat, and then this is the, what is that called? The board, not the dashboard.
Yeah,
the car,
dashboard.
a dashboard. So like I lean the flowers like leaning on the seat, and then kind of like on the dashboard.
So you have a method.
I have a method, yeah.
You have a whole method?
Yeah, that way the people driving can see the flowers. But basically what happened is I put it in the car. I like got so excited. Like I stepped away to like take a look at it, and I almost tripped. Yeah.
Do you get pissed when people kind of mistreat it a little bit?
A little bit.
Well, I mean, pissed,
it's not their fault, but like I mean, the paper that I use is, like, as if you grab it a certain way, as soon as you grab it, the paper like gets wrinkly. So sometimes I'm holding it a certain way, and then there's people that come and like grab it like that, or like, which I mean, I should probably be like, hey, like, please be careful, but I always forget. I get so excited. Or like sometimes they grab it and right away they hug it, and I'm like, the paper. But no, yeah. Or sometimes in the car they just like, just throw it in the back. Yeah. And I get nervous. I'm like, oh,
it's not gonna make it.
Not gonna make it. Or like, you have to drive really slow when it comes to flowers, especially when I have pop-ups. Like you have to drive like very slow. But
you ever seen that tweet where they say like, don't get mad at someone for driving slow.
They have the pozole.
Yeah, they might have the pozole
I'm gonna
with
get
them.
one of those stickers.
Like
Maybe
they might
we'll
have the
take
flowers with them. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. That is a good idea. I sometimes try to like seatbelt the flowers, but it doesn't work.
No,
But
I feel like that would for real damage it.
Damage the paper. So,
Yeah.
but no, yeah,
You think you can sipo the pozole though?
yeah. You like the olla's like this round, and the seatbelt just tie it around.
I don't know. I don't like driving around with especially not a cake. Just
I
don't
always
let me
think
drive
about
around
that
with a
too.
cake.
Like, shout out to like the cake businesses or like desserts. Like, that's stressful, especially when it's like a wedding and you're
Like packing everything?
Yeah, you're driving with a big cake. Oh my God. Like, what if you have to like just like stop really fast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one more of those things too where you don't think of the small
little
intricacies,
things.
of the things you have to stress about, I guess.
Like the paper.
Yeah, what's like one of your things that you think people don't realize, like, dude, I actually have to stress about something like this, and you have like no idea.
That is a good question.
Well, I mean, besides like you having to reply like on Instagram or
Because
anything like that.
that scares me. Replying to people like freaks me out. Not even it freaks me out. It's a lot sometimes.
What about when it's me replying to people?
Oh,
When I
there
reply
was this
like
one Valentine's Day, guys. I think it was not this one, but 2 years ago. I was so stressed. I think I took like more than like I should have for orders, but I learned my lesson. So I couldn't be replying and then making bouquets and then taking them out. So I told Fred, I'm like, you know what? This is your job. You reply to the people. So he was like,
I killed that.
hey,
I
love.
killed that.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll be on the way. Oh my God. They said they loved it. I'm so glad your mom loved the flowers. Like,
Yeah.
Hope you have a great day. Heart.
Whoever said that their mom loved them, and I was like, oh my God, I love that for your mom, girly. Like I was talking just like I was her.
Yeah, that was good.
Shout out to
that was
whoever
good.
that was.
That was good.
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah.
I think I did a
That was a
great
good
job
job.
with that one.
But-
I think I should have gotten paid for that.
You did.
Uh,
You did.
the
did.
check didn't clear yet.
You did get paid.
I don't think the check
You
cleared
got
because
paid with like food and like,
that doesn't count.
you know, chetos cuddles.
My job doesn't pay me with food or cuddles. It pay me with cash.
Sorry.
Not cash, but yeah.
But what was the question? The question was like, what's something that stresses me that like people don't see?
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Like
just
behind
something.
the scenes?
Yeah, because I feel like I know
I
a
think
few,
it's-
but
I think it's not having enough space.
you think so?
I feel like, I mean, the reason why I take a certain amount of orders is because the space that I have. I don't have a lot of space. So sometimes it's, you know, not only do I have to worry about like where like the flower is going to go, but like once it's made, where am I going to place it? So I feel like that also stresses me out a little bit just because, you know, I don't have space for it. And I feel like people think I'm just not taking, you know, orders because, you know, I don't
Yeah.
want to take a lot, but it's I just don't have the space for it.
Yeah. Also, manpower. I mean, it's just you. It's literally
Yeah.
just you. Like when people
Sometimes my sister
yeah,
too.
shout out Brianna
Yeah.
again. She got 2 shout outs on this somehow. But also, I think it's funny when people hit you up. I mean, it's not their fault either. But they'll be like, "Are you guys open?"
Yeah.
Or like because they do see it as
Yeah.
a flower shop, you know. But like,
I know I sometimes do feel like there's people that think it's a shop because sometimes they're like, what hours are you open? And
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, they think I'm a shop. But I'm
Yeah.
like, and you know what? Sometimes it interferes with my job also. Like right now I have the summer off, which is why I'm taking orders like more than the usual.
Yeah.
But it also, I can't take a lot of orders during the week because it interferes with my job.
yeah. So weekends is really like
Yeah,
when-
the only time I have free.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
it's people do say like, when are you guys gonna take more orders, or when are you guys, you know, gonna have this kind of flour? And I'm like, it's
yeah.
me. No.
You're like, it's actually just me, but come through, like, you know.
Yeah.
But no, that goes to show though, like
Yeah.
you're killing it, and
Yeah.
you know it took off. It really did take off. Did you think it was gonna take off? Were you scared?
Oh my God, no.
That, like,
I honestly didn't think it was gonna. I just thought I was gonna have like family, friends, maybe some people like around here, but I never thought it was ever gonna be this big. I honestly thought it was just gonna be during COVID. Like, all right, once COVID is like
Yeah.
back to normal, I thought my page was gonna die, like little by little, like. But honestly, I'm so thankful, like, and I love doing it. I feel like there is when it comes to holidays, that's when I start freaking out the most. Like, please do not call me, do not text me, because I'm like so focused on, you know, the big holidays like Valentine's Day, Mother's Day. But even when I'm like when it's stressful, like I just, you know, I feel so thankful knowing that, you know, people want my flowers, like, because obviously there's a lot of shops around, and you know, everyone, how does that saying go? Like, there's a lot of
We can all eat. We can all eat.
there's a nicer way.
But
There's a nicer way.
Yeah.
There's a nicer way.
We all eating.
No, I forgot the saying to that, but
Yeah.
I just feel like there's space for, you know,
Yeah.
for everyone to show their talent. So, you know, there's a lot of flower pages, which, you know, like so proud for everyone that started it, because, you know, it's not easy. Having, you know, doing flowers is not easy.
Yeah.
It looks cute. Like, it looks cute, like, oh, but it's very stressful. It could get really stressful.
And like you said, I mean, whatever it is, right? It's like people should just fucking go right ahead because
Do it, yeah.
then you're stuck with the what if, or what if if had I done this, you know, had I done that. But actually, I'll answer your question for you. I don't think like people, like I didn't know you had to like clean flour.
Yeah.
You know, you have to, I mean, I think that's almost common sense, but I didn't think of
You
it.
just thought you just put everything together.
Yeah, kind of.
I think cleaning
you know,
is what takes like the most time, and it's a pain.
Yeah.
Cleaning the flour, it's a pain, but that's what takes like the longest, you know, to do. It takes up to like sometimes like 2 to 3 hours just to clean all the flour and process it. And for those that don't know, like when you process flour, so you're cleaning the flour, you're taking off the leaves. You have to cut the stem at an angle so like it absorbs the water and it hydrates. Because when you buy the flour, it sometimes comes like in a package or like in, you know, little bags. So you have to hydrate the flour again. So you have to do that, and then, you know, just put it in fresh water. What I do is I just use like a little bit of Clorox and, you know, sugar. And that's the healthiest and best way to have your flowers last a long time.
And
that takes forever.
can even other people do that? Like,
Oh yeah. So I do provide like little packages when people order flour, or even if you buy flour for yourself. I use the package. I recommend using the package that has the crystals, but I also do recommend adding a little bit of Clorox, just a little bit, because obviously flour, the leaves contain bacteria, and sometimes that's what kills the flowers if it touches the water. So the Clorox kills the bacteria, so the flowers last longer. But yeah, that's a fact.
I've actually got another question for you. What can we see from Champagne Roses? What's to come? What can we expect? Or not even that, but like what do you hope for and envision? And this is you manifesting it, maybe, you know, just anything really.
Like, this is me dreaming big.
Yeah, I mean, dream however big you want, you know.
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like because I still have a Monday through Friday job, it's so hard to like want to do more with Champagne Roses. But I don't know. Like I do vision myself maybe someday, you know, having a flower shop. Right now I've been into reading. I was never a reader, but now like I love reading. So like a flower shop with like a bookshop, and I don't know, like you also gave me the idea to start having a smoothie shop.
That would be so
and
fire.
Honestly, it doesn't sound like a bad idea. Like
I think I'm selfish. I think I just really want it for me so that I can have smoothies like whenever I want, because I love me a fucking smoothie. But I do
smoothie
think,
whore.
honestly, I do think that, I'm a smoothie whore. I do think that would be a good idea, though. Really.
I do see. I don't know. Maybe that's if I'm dreaming big.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. Like imagine just walking in and getting flowers.
Yeah.
You getting a smoothie for you and whoever you're getting the flowers for, or even like I don't know, just having people like be there, like to hang out, like drink a smoothie, read your book, be surrounded by like flowers or like flower bouquets.
A vibe.
It's a vibe.
With like,
it could be a vibe.
Would you have like elevator music playing, or kind of
No,
like
coffee music, like
coffee shop
Yeah,
music?
have you listened? Do you not listen to that? I sometimes listen to coffee shop music
What
when I'm
I
like,
mean,
I don't
what's
know.
the
It's just soft and like, I don't know. It just makes you feel like you're living in like New York in a rooftop and like you're cooking food and it's just a vibe. It's just a vibe. That's what coffee shop music reminds me of. But I like it.
Yeah. Wait, but but you said smoothies and you said
Yeah.
bookstore. So it's going to be like a one-stop shop. Like you want coffee.
Well, I like coffee, so we
smoothies.
have to have coffee.
Yeah,
you
want-
like your smoothie. We could
Smoothies would be
we
so
could add
fire.
smoothies maybe
Yeah.
like once a month.
Excuse me?
It has to
No,
be a coffee shop.
no. Smoothies would hit so much harder.
Imagine like they could be like a combo, like pick up a bouquet with a coffee and a book to take.
Yeah.
That could be like a
or,
whole ass
or a
combo.
smoothie.
Or a smoothie, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah,
What
that'd
kind of
be-
smoothie would it be like?
I
The
mean,
smoothie of like the week or
smoothie of the week. That could be my job. I determine smoothie of the week.
the Fernando
And I
smoothie.
just try everything like always and just
Yeah.
make new shit up.
Yours
I
would
don't know.
have like literally like strawberries, bananas, or no bananas.
No banana.
Strawberries,
Definitely
blueberries,
not banana.
raspberries,
Raspberries.
and maybe some mango.
A little bit of mango.
And
Just a
that's
little
it.
touch.
Cause you like
Little touch of-
blueberries and
I mean,
raspberries,
that's fire.
and
Fire. Fire.
I don't.
Smoothie of the day. Now I kind of want a smoothie, to be fucking quite
Yeah.
honest.
Tropical smoothie closed already.
I don't know. But I do think that would be exciting,
Yeah.
you know, like kind of like a, you know, next step or whatever. And, you know, I do think knowing you, if you were to really put your mind to something, I just think you obviously were scared to start it.
Yeah.
And obviously like starting something then like for real, where it's like a full time is even scarier.
That is scary.
You know, that's
yeah.
like a way bigger leap. And, you know, I just think that people know when it's time to take that leap.
Yeah.
And, you know,
But it could be scary. But that's that's a dream. Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yep. But are you ready for our little segment that I had you do some homework for?
No.
Well, not really homework, but
Kind of.
okay, so in this segment, I don't know. I kind of wanted to have a music segment. I don't know what it's going to be called yet. I was thinking like Perreo del Feo or something. I don't know, man.
So you're calling your guest
No.
fails.
No. Something perreo, right? So then I told Jazz, I was like, whoa, let's talk about reggaeton today, but like, what do we talk about? So I told her and I made her do some homework, and I was like, okay, Rauw Alejandro just dropped a fire ass album, like a stupid fire album, right? And then Tainy also dropped a very, very
Fire album.
stupid fire album. So I was like, okay, well, let's make like a list kind of thing. Like, you choose, like, we're going to go kind of, not in order, but like, she'll pick first, and then I'll pick the next two one from each album, and then you pick one opposite the album that you chose, and then I choose two again, and then, you know, so we'll go about it like that way, right? And I did say that I said we were gonna flip a coin, but I'll just let you go first. But I'm kind of sad because I think
Why?
I know what song
Yeah.
you're gonna choose. So you're gonna go first. And then I have two, one from each. You get to choose either from Data from Tainy or Rauw's album Saturno. Is that what it's called? Playa en Saturno.
Playa?
Playa en Saturno, I think that's what it's called. So you get to choose one, either album, one song, top song, and you guys are gonna get to vote which list is better. So go ahead, number one
What
pick.
do you think my number one pick is gonna be?
It's gonna be Mojave Ghost.
Well, yeah. It's not even because it's Bad Bunny. I don't know.
That song is so fire.
It's so good. I don't know,
Stupid
but
fire.
like I like it because I don't know. It's just if you're a Stranger Things fan, like
It gives you those vibes.
it gives you those vibes. Like, can you like if it wasn't for like being a Spanish song, do you see them like having like just put yourself like in a in a Stranger Things episode, and it's like Mike and Eleven dancing and like
it gives you like
at prom.
80s 70s vibes.
Yeah, it's like
it's like roller skating.
Yeah.
No amigos.
That's not how it goes.
Yeah, it does.
No,
That's what he says.
Sounds like you're like scaring little kids for Halloween.
Okay, it does. I get one from each.
Okay, go.
All right, I get one from each. I'm gonna go. I am going to go with Rauw's first, which is Al Callao. It's the third song on the album,
okay.
right? And that's when I feel like the album really starts. That's when it starts. The first song is the intro, obviously. The second song is like one that like it fits where it's at, but if you just play it by itself, it doesn't hold any weight. Mm-hmm. This one, Al Callao, you play it anywhere, ass is shaking. Anywhere. I can't listen to it at work because
you'll shake ass.
Ass wants to start shaking.
Shake it.
I mean, I try not to, but it's almost like two songs in one, and I love when people do that.
Other song is like that too. That you were like obsessed with.
Remix exclusive was like that by Faith.
Yeah.
So when like it's like one song, and then like in the middle the beat just changes completely, and you're like, did the song change? But you're like, no, this is the same fucking song. Al Callao does that, and I love it. From Data, I
already know which one.
No, you do know. But I almost want to change it on you.
I mean, if you change it, I'm going to take it.
That's fucked up. That'd be a solid list, too. Fuck. Alright, I'll go La Baby. La Baby. Is that what you thought?
Do you like the song, or is it because you like the video?
No, I mean, yeah, I do think... I listened to the song. I like the song. I was like, oh, this is decent. Then I watched the video, and it gives it a whole new vibe. Mm-hmm. Becky's there.
Like, I don't even look like that. Like, she has a whole ass, like, face mask.
Who? Becky?
And, like, she
with
still
a mask on? Shaking
ass, and she still looks good. Like, I look like I just, like, ran, like, 5 miles when I'm, like, going to bed. Like, like, I wish I could look like that.
No, you don't. Only, like, 2 miles. Because you can't run 5 miles, dude.
I could try.
Let's try right now.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. So, the video gave it a whole new meaning. It just changed it for me. And it's kind of like you said. Like the video's weird. It's almost like a old school vibe too. Like it's not like an HD video. Maybe that's why she looks so good. It's not super HD.
Hey.
Never know. But I'm gonna go Al Callao and La Baby. So now you gotta pick one from Rauw's album.
I had like a hard time, but
you gotta pick 2 from Rauw's album.
2?
Actually. Yes. 2 from Rauw's album.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna go with Celebrado, just cause like, come on, he has Ivy Queen. Like
Ivy Queen. I knew you were gonna say
Celebrado. Honestly, that's who I was so excited to see at Sueños too. She had a bad crowd. She had a bad crowd
and bad audio. Well, the audio was bad. It wasn't her fault. It wasn't her fault.
But like
you tried like
this girl. No, yeah, I love her, so I had to go with her. Sorry, but she's an icon.
Yeah, I honestly knew because I even like for me personally, the first like 6, 7, 8 songs are fire, and then hers is like. Literally the next one, like the 8th or the 9th. That's when I'm like, oh, this album's not fire anymore.
I think she's like the only girl in this album, no?
She might be.
Yeah.
She might be. Okay, so you gotta choose another one.
I love her.
Another one from Rauw.
And then, I don't know. I took a screenshot of it. Oh, now I want to listen to that song.
We'll put it on right now.
I think I'm gonna go with Baby Hello.
From Data?
Mm-hmm. No, hey, you say Data?
Oh, wait.
No, you said 2 from Rauw.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Don't scare me. I thought I gave it away.
Damn, Baby Hello is fire.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
With that bizarre or whatever.
There's a part where it says, like, fue por la historia que subiste a tu close. Like, I felt that. Even though I don't have a close friend, like, private.
It made you want to have one?
It made me want to have one. I'm like, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time I like have it.
For a second, I kind of forgot that was on that album.
What?
That song, because it dropped, I think, like a week before the album, but I didn't know it was going to be on the album. And then the album dropped, and it was on the album. Because most of those Bizarre Rap songs is like the Quevedo one, the Shakira one. They're not albums, they're just singles. But actually, he dropped 2. Oh, it makes sense now. Rauw dropped 2 with Bizarre Rap, like simultaneously, like back to back almost. And it was weird. But there's
only one in the album?
No, yeah, there's only one in the album. And it was weird, though, that he dropped 2. It makes sense. He's probably like, dude, I want one for my album, too. And he chose Baby Hello, which is the better of the 2. So, no es pendejo, Rap.
Your turn.
Now I get to choose one from Data and one from Rauw's. Fuck, this is really hard because I want to go with this one. But I'm going to go with Mañana with Miko.
Hey! Oh, you're fucked up.
So fire. It's like all like, it's the beginning with the Marias is like the coffee shop vibes we were talking about, like that. And then Miko comes in and destroys it. When she says...
No. Remember, this is... Kids are going to watch this vid.
What?
Kids are going to watch...
I mean...
Don't say it.
Kids are listening to the song as well. When she says... What is it that she says? What do you say?
You're disgusting.
I don't want to butcher
I don't want to
this.
fight. I don't want to fight. Or something like that.
Yeah, no. When she says... Esto es easy peasy, lemon squeezy. No me envíes nudes. No me gusta when you tease me. Like, bro.
Ew.
Come on, young Miko. Like, the song could have ended right there. Like, I knew she killed it already. That was crazy.
She's coming a long way.
That was crazy. I
like her. I think those two voices, like, it's 2 different things. They're opposite, but they, like, just go together.
That's crazy that you say that, because I was just about to say this. I saw an interview where they asked Tainy, like, why did you put them together? And he said that Bad Bunny was the one who told them, like, them to do that. Yeah, because I guess he had the Marias on already, like, on that song. And he's like, but I kind of want someone, like, like, to come in and, like, hard. And he's like, pues dile a Miko. Like, she's like, bro.
She snapped. She fucking snapped.
See. And okay, for my next song.
Wait, is it my turn?
No. I get another Rauw one, and then you have your last one, which is from Data.
You fucking took this
I get a Rauw one, and this is really hard because I want to do 2 of them. Fuck.
You played me. You did this on purpose. You made me go first for a reason.
No.
Yeah, you did.
You have Mojave Ghost. Like, that's...
Oh, okay.
It's going to be hard.
That's it,
it's going to be hard for my list to beat it with you having Mojave Ghost, to be honest. But, I am going to go with Inquieto by Rauw. It's fire. It's a banger. There's really not much else you could say about Inquieto. I was going to... Oh, no. You don't have any more Rauw, right? No. I was going to say Cookie, but it's like more soft.
Wait, which is the one that you just picked?
Inquieto. And I was also going to say Picardía because it's with Junior H. And then with Rauw at the end says like something Mexico. Like just fire. I don't know.
I was going to go with Oyaki.
Oh.
Just because I feel like it's like a little like, I don't know, it's smoother. I feel like that song is like really smooth.
No, Inquieto's a banger. And then I was going to do Ponte Nastier, No Me La Moleste, but I just... Because they're like throwback, kind of. But your last one, for Data.
Well, I wasn't prepared for this one because I didn't think you were going to take it.
Come on, Mañana's a banger.
Yeah. Mañana. Yeah. You fucking played me. You did this shit on purpose so you could have 2 back-to-back. Yeah.
Well, no, but you get the first pick.
Oh, wow. When it's the drafts, when we do like, fantasy football, people get the first draft, but then they don't go again. And then it fucks up their whole game. Yeah, you did me bogus. No, you fucking did me bogus. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, but if you have fucking Saquon or something, like whoever last year, like you're good, you're set. Actually, no, last year was a weird year. It was like all the backups were kind of going on.
Yeah, they were.
And McCaffrey, I think.
And Mahomes. You can't forget Mahomes.
Yeah, but he's not like a running
Doesn't
back.
matter.
You chose Mahomes the first year.
Yeah, that was my fantasy. First, and I did pretty good. Okay, yeah, you did. And I did pretty good. But yeah, I learned my lesson not to pick a quarterback on the first round.
Okay, so who are you learning your lesson here? Not to bring Mojave
yeah.
Ghost in the first one.
Well, no, maybe not to go first.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna go with Buenos Aires. I like that song.
Banger.
I
Mora.
like it. Zion.
Zion, baby.
I think I seen him once or twice. Zion.
I don't know.
Zion and Lennox.
You know what? I don't think I've ever seen Mora now that I'm thinking about it. Was he at did we see him in Orlando when we went to Vibras?
I don't know. I was too hot to concentrate.
I don't know that I've ever seen Mora.
You
If I haven't, now it's on the list. I have to.
No, yeah.
I have to.
I think no.
I'm gonna put up a graphic of these and have people vote on them, and I probably.
Well, yeah,
will.
everyone's gonna vote for yours.
No, you have Mojave Ghost. Come on. But you have Mojave Ghost. You have Mojave Ghost, and you have La Caballota.
I love her.
And you have Baby Hello, which is actually fire. I didn't even have it on my list. That's how. The other ones are bangers too, though. I was gonna go with Fantasma a veces as well. And I was going to go with Volver by Rauw from Data, but we were already doing Rauw.
Rauw,
so
yeah, that's why I was like...
Yeah, I don't want Rauw again. So, anyways, this has been great, Jazz. Thank you so much, Mrs. Champagne Roses. Yeah. I think we went long. Like, I think this is long.
I mean, it's your first
right.
one.
I'm going to try to edit it to be under an hour, but we'll see. Maybe. I'm trying to get it more into 45 minutes. We'll see. Yeah. But this was great. Thank you so much for coming on.
My mic dropped like once.
Yeah. You'll probably see that on the bloopers. But, thanks mostly to you. Yay. And thank you to everyone tuning in that made it this far. I hope we, in somehow, some way entertain you and you'll enjoy this as much as we enjoyed filming it for you. And I'm excited for more guests and best of luck to you with Champagne Roses.
Thank you.
And don't forget about the smoothie of the week. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.
Do we still got a shotgun?
Yeah, but that's off camera. Like, this is off, like, all this shit. Dude, it's late, dude.